So when you first approach the ScriptCenter, you have 3 options on the screen to choose from, as well as an option to change the language to Spanish for those who are predominantly Spanish speaking. If you're the first time you're using the system, you can press the enroll button. You'll hit the accept button here on the screen that just tells you that you're accessing a government-led system. It will then ask you if you use IX Pharmacy to pick up your prescriptions, and you'll say yes. At this next screen, you have also a couple of options on whether you have a prescription number with you. If you do not, or you don't, but you can get one from the pharmacy now. Right now, I'm going to use the option for no. If you enter your birth date, so you enter the patient's birth date that will be associated with this login, you hit next, and then you create a user ID. It has to be at least 6 characters, but no more than 15. Then you have options to choose PIN recovery questions, so at any point, if you've forgotten your PIN, you can then choose an option to pick up. And additional options for logging in. So this step here is good to use for when you forget your login name or you don't have it written down any longer. You have additional ways you can log in. You can use your fingerprint, and it'll capture your fingerprint using this button here. You can use your military ID, in which case you would take the patient's military ID. Under the scanner here, it gives you the option to scan. After you select that option, or no thanks, in which you always want to use your ID. And at any time you can change your choice here. If you, in the future, if you wish to use another option to log in, you can do that. Because this is not my profile, I'm going to say no thanks. It's also going to ask for your digital signature and accept. And then now he has a login that I have created for him. So in order to pick up after you log in, you would need one of the prescription numbers at your initial pickup time in order to show you the items that are in the system. I'm going to say OK here. And until you put in that prescription number, it won't show you that you have anything to pick up. Since there are no items selected, I'm just going to hit quit. But that is how you enroll into the ScriptCenter system. The second option, again, is your login. So at this point, I would put in the patient's login, and then again, it shows me nothing in the cart because I have not associated the profile with a prescription number yet. And that's where you can do that here. So there are 2 ways to enter in your prescription number depending on whether you've used the old system or you've used the new system. So the old system, the prescription number will be RXR, RXPX, or RXSF, and then a series of numbers. When you enter in that prescription number, you're going to enter in either the R, the PX, or the SF. So the third option for pickup is entering in that single RX number. And this is if you've never enrolled, you don't wish to enroll, you just want a fast, easy way to pick up. You enter in the prescription number, and this one is going to be a prescription number from the new system. There are no letters associated with it except for that initial RX. Again, you won't enter in that RX portion of the prescription number. You will only enter in the prescription number itself, which is a fairly long number. And then again, it's going to show you the prescriptions you have available for pickup in that system that have been linked together. And that is an important thing. So if you've called on separate days and you haven't picked up between those separate days, those prescriptions aren't going to be linked together. So if you do use this option, you'll need multiple prescription numbers in order to pick up those prescriptions. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and hit next, and you can see 2 ways that you can receive your prescriptions out of the system, depending on the prescription number. It's also going to ask you to sign, and it's also going to take your photograph. So right now, we should have, oh, I don't have, oh, let's get one away. So right now what the system is doing, it's going through and finding that item that you have. There's a series of rows and columns behind this door that stores all the prescriptions. And they come out in little baggies like this, and that little baggie is not reused, so you just take it with you. And then the little door will close. You have 1 minute to pull the prescription out of the slot before it closes up on you. If that happens and you don't get it in time, you always can come to the pharmacy and we will come out and assist you. Larger items, yeah. So larger items will flash the door that your prescription is located in. You just pull it open and pull it out. And close the door behind you. And that is how you operate with the ScriptCenter pharmacy.